What's up, you goddamn beautiful gamers, and we welcome back again to Role-Playing James, to this merry old corner in the internet, where we like to talk about, of course, video games. The common consensus around the Elder Scrolls 6 release date seems to be around 2024 and 2026, which is still quite a bit off. So far we know that the Elder Scrolls is officially said by the up-top commands and the public people at Bethesda that it's going to happen just after Starfield, like the active development, like you can see right here. Responding to a tweet about Todd Howard's involvement in multiple projects, Bethesda's Pete Hines said Todd Howard is currently EP on many Bethesda game studios and other projects, such as the Fallout TV show. His main focus remains directing the upcoming Starfield and the Elder Scrolls 6 games, which aren't affected by today's news. Todd Howard again explained in 2019 that Bethesda is still hard at work on both the Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield. He said that Starfield is playable, Elder Scrolls 6 not in that way yet. Now that's pretty much something that we know as a certainty. Lately, or not lately, but some days ago, there was an insider that we know by the name of Jeff Grubb, who predicted the release date, huge emphasis on predicted. He predicted the release date for Starfield. He said that we are going to see Starfield probably in late 2021, like for the holidays of this very same year of our Lord Jehovah in the skies. And there seems to be a whole bunch of confusion around here about these thoughts. First and foremost, Jeff Grubb is a reliable insider. He's a dude that has predicted many of all this stuff in the past by. Yeah, it doesn't make that much sense, but I sometimes don't make that much of a sense. There seems to be this confusion. When we talk about an insider, all people around right now are like, oh god, he knows something. He has a source inside of stuff that told him all this stuff.
Is it confirmed?
He probably is right because he has been right past before. Now, reputation. Your reputation takes years to develop, and just moments to crumble down in the utmost miserable misery. And just because of this, Jeff Grubb came out and said all of this stuff. Well, let's read the whole thing. During a dealer gaming stream, Grubb noted that he believes there is a 90% chance the game will be revealed around E3 and then subsequently launch sometime around November. It stands to reason then that Bethesda could be revealing the game around E3 time at its own event. And then, can we not make it sound so certain? He replied to Resetera thread stating his comment as a fact. I gave a percentage. Here's a better headline. Microsoft and Bethesda want to unveil Starfield this year, but people want lots of things. It's worth noting that the percentage in question was indeed 90% though. And Jeff is of course right here covering his ass, and he should, because it's his reputation at stake right now. But his statement probably does not have anything to do with having inside sources telling him, dude, this is going to happen. This is mostly probably worth mentioning because of the track record of the company. You don't actually need to be an insider to know about the track record and marketing practices of a company. The marketing practice for Fallout was that the game was announced with a gameplay trailer, and then just short after that we got the actual game on the same year. So if we follow the track record of the games in between time of development in the games for Bethesda games, and even more than that, I'll talk a little bit more about Bethesda subsidiaries, game directors, publishers, developers, stuff like that a little bit later in the video. But Fallout 4 makes is like gameplay reveal, and then the same year we got the game. It's just, you only have to take a look at the track record of a company to make this kind of assumptions. And well, if he's like not correct about this one, he wasn't actually stating that, hey, I know for sure, an insider told me, one of my sources inside of the company told me all of this stuff. So just to clarify a little bit around that stuff. Now, there is a huge difference about games being published, games being developed, games being directed, produced by different people in the media. This is just common knowledge. I just wanted to highlight and focus on this stuff. We know for certain that Todd Howard is in fact directing Starfield and The Elder Scrolls 6. Bethesda Game Studios has many games out there in between the time of these specific games that they publish and develop, but the one that interests us right here, right now, with this discussion with your friend, with RPJames, are the games being developed, directed by Todd Howard, because these are Starfield and The Elder Scrolls 6. If we take a look at this track record, come accompany little RPJames to see the track record of Todd Howard. Let's start in The Elder Scrolls Skyrim, since this is where Todd Howard was game director. That was published in 2011. And then after that we have Fallout 4 2015, and then after that Fallout 76 2018. And if we follow this track record, and if we believe what Jeff Grubb said, if we believe that let's say if Starfield manages to be published in this year 2021, this means that there's a gap of development of 3 to 4 years between the games that Todd Howard has directed before they actually get to be in the market. Based on all of this, there seems to be a common consensus in the internet about the Elder Scrolls 6 release date, which is like on 2024 or 2025. I believe if you ask for RPJames' opinion, and it makes sense to me, dude, I think that it wouldn't be so crazy if we get to actually see let's, hypothetically speaking, let's say that Starfield actually gets to be published in 2021. If that's the case, I don't think that it would be such a crazy idea to think that we are going to actually, in fact, see The Elder Scrolls 6 in 2023. If we are being generous, and if we are not, probably 2024, but not beyond there. Because if we take a look at the track record, yes, of course, the time of development, in between development of the games directed by Todd Howard, they are between 3 to 4 years. We know so far that the Indiana Jones, as stated previously at the beginning of the video, that is not hindering the development process of Starfield nor The Elder Scrolls 6. Those two are the main focuses, the main things that Todd Howard is working on. Based on that, let's talk about a little bit the Zenimax acquisition by Microsoft along with its subsidiaries. First and foremost, this could accelerate a little bit more the development of IPs. Why? Well, simply because it's inherently, this is common knowledge, this has been stated so many times by developers, it is a whole lot much easier to develop a specific game for a specific platform. It's easier to make a game for a specific platform rather than having to develop the game for multiple platforms, right? That is one of the main key aspects. And another one of the main key aspects is, as you see right here in the screen with RPJames, the job listings for Zenimax, Bethesda, all of these subsidiaries. After the Microsoft acquisition, the companies are growing. There's a whole bunch of hiring. There's a whole bunch of manpower being taken over back to the development of this IP. So we have studio growth The studios are getting bigger. They are getting like these overhauls on the manpower of the people working. So that could, of course, accelerate the development process of the video games, and we have to take in consideration, if we believe that the Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be a Microsoft exclusive, it's going to be inherently easier, or like smoother, not easier, that's like not the word that I was trying to use, but smoother. The development is going to be smoother. But yeah, that's it. Do let me know. I'm really interested in hearing you guys' opinions about all of these matters in the comments below. That being said, I'll see you beautiful gamers. Don't forget to like the video, to subscribe. It really helps the channel a lot when you comment and like the video. That being said, see you goddamn beautiful gamers in the next one. Stay safe, stay awesome. I'll see you later.